Alright guys, here we are again, live. So I played somebody in MUT, they had a worse team than me, and everybody I face, whether it's online, regular, online, head-to-head, or MUT, I messaged everybody those 2 paragraphs. I'm not just talking all game long anymore, right? Don't want to waste my breath.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion goes McLeod. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
There we go.
And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete.
I'm saying I'm trying to change the community, one player at a time. Who knows if that'll happen or not.
Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open.
Frankly, we really don't care.
Interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms, because some guys right off the line of scrimmage
just want to put an awareness out there. Everybody knows how the game's being played, but everybody plays it the same way. So, like I said, laziness. Like I said, guys, using formations like tight, bunch, empty, quads, stuff like that, and then monster, stack, to try to get what they think is advantageous positions to either get free releases, get a numbers advantage, take advantage of those leverages, those techniques, but then, they're not thinking, wait a minute, let me, if nothing's open, they're rolling out. Don't roll out. This is a simple, like, thing right there. I just happened to go to one of my plays. Coach's suggestion. If I kept my custom playbook, my last custom playbook, and kept those trash plays for every situation, coach's suggestions, they were trash. Now at least I have, what do I say? I added plays against what? Players who do this cheap ass shit on defense, lazy defenses too. Cover 2 man, all of that. What they do defensively, quarters 3 deep, cover 2 man, fag D, user rush.
The turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on.
They'll use disguise cover zeros, disguise blitzes, everything easy on offense and defense.
Took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out! You've won the mental battle early.
I never go to that guy. I'm just fucking around. But when I say I'm fucking around, people take it the wrong way. I mean, I'm doing what 99.99999% of players do. But let's say you play like that, right? You're 99.99999% of players, and you're just staring that down. Let's say it's never open. Sack, hit on a throw, fumble, pick, right? That's all I want these players to do. And I'm not singling him out. I'm showing him that I'm a respectful player. You should play the game this way. But when I say, right, people tell me, because back in the day I used to say, oh, just like I do here, oh, you only do this, you only do that. I'm saying do what you do, but make it better. You want those meta plays? I don't use meta plays. You want a scheme? I don't use a scheme. Make it better. I'm tired of seeing this shit where players are coming out with these formations to try to make it easy on themselves, but they're not. And if I'm on autopilot, and I don't stop them, oh, you suck, you're trash. And if I stop them, they quit or respect, oh, my good game. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like I said, have respect for yourself, have respect for the game. Once again, I'm not singling out this guy. But I told him. There we go. Yeah, you only gained 4 yards. But come on. I'm not saying you need to do that. Let's say it was a deeper. Once again, though, did he just read everybody dropping back, or did he go through every individual read? Like I said, every single play can be read differently. One play you could have reads for touchdown, first down, check down. One play you can go through the progression, left, middle, right. I mean, I don't blame him there with the screen. Because what are the likelihood you're going to get a first down or what, like 4th and 5, you're going to pick up 20 plus yards. You know, if your opponent's playing deep, right, with deep drop zones, right, the punter. So, like I said, I played with punters at quarterback, so that's a big play for me. I played with punters at quarterback for 2 years. It made me undefeated in tournaments. I'm undefeated in tournaments for it. And I either hear, okay, shut up, you're annoying as fuck, it's not that deep, blah, 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 or you're a nerd. None of that. I'm not a nerd. Normally I'd be, what? Normally I would be proud of that. Or, what's the word? Wear that like a badge of honor? Yeah, I would like to be a nerd for something. I'm not a nerd for this. I'm a nerd in other ways, right? And people think because I have all this knowledge or I talk about all of this, that, oh, this is your whole life. This is you only care about this, or you play all day. Nope. Just saying. And what would some people probably think or say? Oh, well, of course you're going to beat your opponent. You have 23 plus years of experience. Of course you're going to do better. You're going to have more insight. You're going to do better. You're going to have more knowledge. Yes, but I only really learned to play the game the right way the last 4 years. So do those 23 years of experience, are they really huge? I mean, it depends because the game hasn't really changed that much. So in certain crucial situations, from the beginning of time what Madden players wanted. Their go-to plays. You know what their go-to plays are. So that helps. But, there's so much to it. Like I said, every single play is read differently in the past with past concepts. Depending on what the defense is giving you, if they play a certain defense, you're thinking touchdown, first down, check down. But reading the defense, you might want check downs, hot reads. I mean, is your play good against what you're seeing? It's that simple. And I'm not playing Fag D out here, guys, right? He's also not, on that play, for example, did he use mesh? Did he use levels? Did he have multiple guys, 2, 3, 4 guys running crosses? No. Why do players do that, though? Because they know you're limited on defense with how many guys you would have in the middle to defend those crossers, right? Right here, for example, I have only a cover 1 robber, meaning the strong safety is the only one. It's actually, if you think about it, I'd rather have something like a cover 1 robber, and then maybe because they would have a middle defender on the right, basically, on the right side of the field, to pick off routes, and then you could have something back out from the left side. Because whether your opponent has a mobile quarterback or not, most of them want to roll out to the right, not to the left. Some of them, the smart ones, you could go to that, you could go to the seam, a post, drag right here. Yep. I mean, I said it. I know where my own weaknesses are, but what did one opponent tell me? Oh, well, I'm a sure-rounded opponent. I'm a well-rounded opponent. I like to stop my opponent. And I said, okay, buddy, so let me ask you a question. How are you stopping levels, mesh, drive, spacings, sail, flood, all of that? Let me ask you something. Are you playing defenders, a bunch of defenders, like out of the D-line? Yeah, you do whatever you gotta do. You do whatever you gotta do. Now, guys, I will usually beat players like this who are not spamming or going to levels, mesh. Like I said, 3 guys and crossers. He just has drive, so there's just two guys in the middle, so it's easier, But what do players do? Like I say, PA crossers. Why? Because you got the play action element to it. Whether you're using or not, the computer cannot cover deep enough every level, right? For example, right there. Why did he go to that? Well, he's got a comeback. He's got a pass at every level, right? Got a pass deep. You got two routes deep. So if you sit in the pocket, you possibly have the post route. Let's say nothing's open, then you roll out to your left, and then you look to your deeper crosser, your comeback. Like I said, everything these players do are smart. But like I said, I'm not doing any of that. And then like I said, I coined the term Rexing. I don't even know if that's a term that's used in the Madden community. Basically, I came up with it, Madden 18, Madden 20. I call it Rexing because all I'm doing is using R1X, meaning all I am doing is QB containing every single quarterback. And once again, people think because you're talking or talking about them that it's a form of trash talk. I don't know what he's saying. I only see the mic symbol on. He could message me if what he's saying is, positive. Like I said, I message people after winning or losing games, and I'll ask, was everything you said positive? Because I'm curious. I'd love to know. Are we part of the problem or are we part of the solution? I don't think I'm part of the problem.
It doesn't work out, and the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
I had one guy 2-3 days ago, guys, in 23 years. One guy. What was his name? Dom underscore 1991, right? The most respectful player. Because I messaged him all this, right? And like I said, I mute every player, so I don't know. There could be a lot more. Half of my opponents or 30% of my opponents, a quarter of my opponents could actually agree with me or whatever it might be. Actually. That's either wide open there or against that, I got a backfield. But years ago, guys, I'll give you an example. 15, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, I was better than I was 15, 20 years ago. 4 years ago, I was better than I was 10 years ago. Last year, I was better than I was 4 years ago. Last month, I was way better than I was 4 years ago. It's all about evolution. Whatever you do. Myself, 4 years ago, right, from being undefeated in tournaments, I'm still undefeated in tournaments, but 4 years ago, I would not want to face me right now. What's the difference? Unless you have something positive to say, I'm not talking to your striker.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Give an example. Like, let's see. What did Dom say? It was so good. It's funny. Let's see. Dom 1991. What did he have to say? But if I say all this and I end up getting my ass beat, because it's very possible, because I'm not trying. I'm just using coaching suggestions, like I said, 1 or 2 pages. So I told Dom everything I say in every game. What was his response? I give respect, bro. TYSM. Thank you so much. It's refreshing to have honesty for once, right?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Hey, complete, but 4-3. Why? Because I want my other routes on the right. I didn't just. I will say you can just read. You could either read, pick a side and read defenders going deep. You could read a whole defense going deep. You could pick a side. You could go left to right. You could go through every individual read. You could high-low defenders. There's so many ways to go through your reads. You want to say? they're not going to do that. They're not even going to invest one player in the middle. But guys, am I executing on the play because I had double drags and a post behind the drags or something like that? Like,
so they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Easy pass concept, right? Like I said, there's nothing wrong doing that in a pinch, but every player, every single play, one high, come back, corner, curl, out. I mean, too high, run the ball, you know, spacings, right? Third read. I mean, I read the right side of the field, and then I read what? The defender's getting out of the area. Boom. You know what I mean? I'm not just staring that down. This is what I'm talking about. Like I said, Striker, unless you have something positive to say, my messages are open. You can message me. But if my opponents play this way, score 20, 21 points, whatever it is, right? But they do it just having one or two reads. Well, I needed one or two reads. When I was a teenager, 16, maybe to 20 years old, I had a grown man tell me, I only need one or two reads. I don't need to read a defense. I never quit a game.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
23 plus years. But like I said, that doesn't matter.
Kick is good and flags fly as well. Some frustration
because
through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
I'm not going to say like, you know, there's a lot of players who, for example, could play the game 5, 10, 15 years, but they're playing it the same way every single game. Unless you're learning from a win or loss, you're not going to get better. I also never quit a game in 23 years playing on that. Like I said, I lost the game in my friend's trailer, 111 or 115 to like 35 or something like that. Back in Man 07, Man 08, Man 09, whatever. Because I was on his Xbox. Didn't know what the buttons were. Obviously, remember like triangles Y, I think squares X. I don't even remember. And then you had these two weird buttons on the bottom of the like controller that was like a clear button and a black button. It's like, what the hell is that? Press that. Whatever. Pick sixes galore. You know, playing into my opponent's hands, so I'm throwing pick sixes. You know, not running the ball, not used to the controls. You know, but still, did I quit? No. Never quit a game. Never used a scheme, never quit a game. They used to do that back in the day. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he just accidentally double tapped the X, try to hike the ball quick. I don't know. But back in the day, they would just press X as soon as they hiked the ball. They had to peek to see if the tight end was open on the seam or somebody. Like I said, that's good. Good job. But once again, if you talk with a certain tone or, you know, you're congratulating somebody, they take it the wrong way and they think it's trash talk. No, I'm saying that's good. It's like we're at least we're thinking, okay, what's going to work and what might work in this situation, okay? But the thing is, I'll give you an example. It could be a 3rd and 25, right? It could be a 3rd and 25, and I'll have opponents. My whole career, tournament games, regular, meaningless games like these games, meaningless games, meaningless game, head-to-head game, meaningless, whatever. Meaningless games, 3rd and 25. They'll go to a draw play. They'll go to a run, right? My thing is, are you just slipping in a run because of the down and distance, or are you actually saying, oh, this is the down and distance, but let me still read the front, let me still read the shell? Because if they're playing cover 4, if they're playing cover 2 synced, well now, oh, it's really looks good. We got these deep defenses. They're playing cover 2 synced. They're playing cover 4 quarters. You know, then it's more favorable. But then you slip in a run, for example, slip in a run on 30-25. You're not reading everything out, or depending on the run play, right? Let's say it's a run, but it has like a puller on the play. Let's say it's like a trap. It's like a shotgun run with a trap or whatever on the play, right? They quickly hike the ball just because it's third and 25, slip in the run. Guess what? Now it's a 4th and 20. Because maybe you only gained 5 yards, or maybe you lost, maybe you lost yards or gained nothing. I've seen that happen before. I've seen it happen. And then I just shake my head. But let me give you an example right here, too. He's down 21-0. I've had players tell me, like when I kept the mic open, I listened. I go, oh, I fucking suck. Like I said, nobody fucking sucks in any video game. There's experience and less experience. There's what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. Damn, again. That's the stupid fucking like I said, guys, I haven't gone to my favorite plays, coaching suggestions. But if I'm on autopilot, I mean, I was on autopilot because I was talking, but just have a little awareness to still read the plays out. Because if I'm not, I'm really getting my ass beat.
Allen gonna throw.
I mean, you see, I'm not just like, I could have hit that not long after I hiked the ball. But what I do, I look at every individual route. See, maybe I have a touchdown here. Maybe I have a touchdown there. Maybe I have a first down here. Okay, check down. None of those are open. That's a beautiful thing.
On play action, Allen. Oh, he had a man open.
See, I'm not even knowing what plays I'm using.
Shot him, it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
That's another thing players will do. Right? Is he trying to force me to play like them? Because I'll have players say like, "Oh, you say you don't play like them, but well, you know."
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out.
They didn't have to.
What you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works it.
Because one, they're either going to go back there to cover it, or they're going to stay where they are. But I know I have blocking. I have my blocking adjustments. Without doing one blocking adjustment, I know I have the blocking. He hasn't blitzed me much. And this is why I say, if you go on my YouTube channel, guys, you'll see that I like to challenge myself. What did I do? I did a challenge video where I had 3 former Jets quarterbacks, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, and what was it? Joe Flacco, right, on the Jets. And I put every single, like, the best player at every single position on the other team, right? It was Jets versus Giants.
And again, it's Allen.
Right, that's how 99.99999% of players play. Didn't even know if it was inches, so didn't even know it was inches. But that's how they'll play anyway. Whether it's a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and inches, they'll play like that.
We can capitalize on him getting the ball.
And that's how they play. It's one thing like, oh my God, now I'm getting another call.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now 2nd and 3. Here's Allen. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. In motion, the tight end. Now Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready.